I'd say today's video is a little bit like controversial because it's about our teacher. Yes, Jakey and we complain a lot about our teachers, and the first half of the first semester just finished for our school, so we got basically put over to civics class. Okay, first day in civics class, we meet our teacher. Okay, I'm not gonna name the name, but it's a female. I think, and so basically we meet her. She's dressed in white and red, like first day, and we're like, okay, nice to meet you, ma'am. And basically, she started talking about herself. Like, she had a little PowerPoint. She was saying what we're gonna do in the last part of the semester and what it's gonna be like. So she, gets into it. She's showing us the presentation, and she says she's from Kingston. All right? And that's a red light that went off in my mind. I'm like, wait, Kingston, I've been there. I was there this summer. And you know what? It was the most ghetto place I've ever been in Canada. Kingston is crazy. No offense to people who live in Kingston, but it is the most white part of Canada I have ever been in. Like, one day I was just walking down the street with my friend, and we saw this guy in a KKK shirt. He was just walking around all proud. We're like, okay, this is ghetto, right? And there weren't any other, cultures. It was just straight, it was completely white, all right? So she says she's from Kingston, which is close to Peterborough. Peterborough is really ghetto, too. It's, really close to Kingston. So basically, she says that. I'm like, okay, this is a little sketchy. She loves Kingston. And then she starts talking about how a mosque, recently in Canada, a mosque burned down in Peterborough. No one really knew. Everyone knew a mosque burnt down, but we didn't know where. And she knew exactly where it burnt down in Peterborough. So that was a little, sketchy. We're like, okay, this is getting a little weird. She's from Kingston. She wears white and red. All right, so that's, a little bit of the Canadian KKK. And we're like, okay, this is a little bit weird, right? So I decided to search, Canadian KKK. And on Wikipedia, it said that the KKK was actually created in Canada, in Kingston, Toronto. So, I mean, Toronto's not very close to Kingston, but that's where, their headquarters was in Kingston. It originated in Kingston and kind of moved into Peterborough. Okay, so we were like, all right, this is a little messed up. The KKK in Canada was created in Kingston. She knows a mosque burnt down in Kingston, right? And she loves Kingston and Peterborough. So, we're getting all, worried about it. And then I decided to search her last name with Canadian KKK, and the first thing that came up was a female Ku Klux Klan Canadian version, outfit. I'm like, oh my god, dude, this is messed up. The first thing that comes up is a female KKK outfit, and we're like, oh my god, man, this is crazy. All right, so now we all the evidence is saying that she's a member. As crazy as that sounds, we think our civics class teacher is a KKK member. So, I mean, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right? And the other day, she was actually talking about racism, and she was being slightly racist. Okay? So, bells started to go off then, too. Yeah. And we found one more thing. We found the last piece of evidence. Okay, we looked around in the classroom one time before she came back into it after printing off some work papers or something. And what happened was she actually had pictures of Saskatchewan, and the province of Canada on the wall. Okay, and we're like, all right, that's fine, Saskatchewan. I do a little bit more research, and what comes up is that Saskatchewan was the place where the most amount of the members of the KKK were. The biggest amount in Canada, that's where they were. It was in Saskatchewan, all right? So, man, I just don't know what to think. Honestly, it worries me. It really worries me. She's nice to me, but I heard she's not really nice to, other people in our school. There's certain people, with certain ethnicities that she doesn't treat very well. So, you know, you just I don't know. This is the start of the second half of the first semester. We're just gonna have to see how things goes. I'll keep you guys updated on it. I mean, if you're interested, but you know that it's just kind of crazy. This happened, and I decided to talk about it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna say like, subscribe, whatever. Do that if you want. I'm not gonna ask you to. I mean, no one even watches our videos anyways. But it's okay, you know. We're starting off. It's all right. Okay, I'm done ranting. See you guys in the next video.